do this. Figure this shit out. What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I had to take care of something real quick, but I'm back on here. Peace, 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 peace. Though, like I say, I hope everybody is having a blessed and abundant day so far. You know what I'm saying? Starting y'all's risings off right. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of yourself, really visualizing your day. You know, redirect to really be able to attract the lessons throughout the day. You know, to build you up to that character. Peace, peace, peace. I'll drop some wisdom, some motivation in here real quick for y'all. For anybody that needs to truly hear it. I'm waiting until some more people join real quick. Give it a little bit. Peace, peace, peace though. I know we had like 21 people join last time, but I had to get off real quick. And again, my apologies if, you know what I'm saying, I be coughing a lot or I just sound congested. Like I'm just getting over a cold. So, gotta bear with me. But what's good, what's good, what's good? So, fam, I know, you know what I'm saying, it's like you know, sometimes it's really like a challenge when it comes to finding yourself, but really trying to take care of yourself in this reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all my family and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be 100 with y'all about everything, you know what I'm saying? For the ones that's been tapped in for a while, it's been around for a while. Shout out to the real CozySpirit family, you know. Hey man, I be seeing y'all, I be peeping y'all. The people that always comment and engage with my content and everything like that. I really appreciate y'all. Much peace and love y'all's way. What's good, what's good, what's good? Alright, so fam, what I wanna talk about, right, is basically whenever it comes to like having a spiritual awakening and really just finding yourself and going through the uncomfortable feeling of, you know, shedding the old identity and what was once attached to that identity. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how whenever it comes to finding yourself, trying to just have a balance in this life, right? Because in today's society, it's really just pushed upon to, you know, go out, work a 9 to 5, and you're gonna get by, you're gonna live your best life, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to save up all this to invest it to, a 401k and shit, off of retirement, and then live your best life and shit like that, bro. Nowadays, it's not like that. I tell everybody, like, bro, it is literally like mentally impossible, bro, to live your life paycheck to paycheck. You know, live your life paycheck to paycheck, bro. From like these past few years, bro, I've been in and out of jobs, bro. Like in and out of jobs nonstop, and you know, on some shit. One time I had to really sit with myself before I really started to invest into the things that I'm investing into. I had to really sit with myself, and I thought it was something wrong, because you hear a lot of, like, especially the older generation and things like that, like our parents or shit, just people in general, even people that's our age and shit, man, like, you'll hear say, like, you need to be working, you know what I'm saying, or you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that, or you may just see people posting that, you know, they going out on the weekend, they spending this and this and this. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices, bro, in order to, like, get to somewhere, right, and have, like, these big realizations in life. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. What's good, y'all? What's good? Everybody that's tapping in. But the fuck? Alright, my bad. But basically, you gotta make sacrifices at times in order to, you know, get to somewhere. So sometimes it calls for like whenever you shed an identity, bro. Like sometimes that calls for like walking away from a 9 to 5 or something, or really taking a leap of faith and really just believing fully into the route that you got going, right? Like for me, I was working at Amazon, and I was at Amazon for a little minute, and I ended up getting terminated because of points. I just started bullshitting and everything because I started really making like good money through YouTube. I mean, YouTube, but also like really good money through Facebook, right? And like my mind just would always wander when I was at work, and I would feel literally just drained because I would feel like I was doing something that I really just didn't feel called to do, but I felt like I needed to do it out of survival of my old identity, right? But the more I started to step into my new light, all that shit just started to go away, like the anxiety and everything like that, right? So I go to say it's best to really focus in on things, bro, whether it is to start a business, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's to content create, to make music. Like at the end of the day, bro, you gonna always hear talk. But this is the thing that I had to realize, like a lot of people that tried to go for something before and then they failed at it and then they don't know how to adapt to change. They quick to just give up and go back to something, an old cycle or something, and then they try to project themselves. They try to project themselves of the things that they've been through onto other people, right? And like those seeds can loosely get planted in our subconscious mind, and sometimes we don't even realize it, and we be wondering why our minds be on autopilot with anxiety and everything like that, right? You gotta fully believe in yourself. You gotta know that you are the one to really save yourself at the end of the day. Like nobody, like for me personally, like nobody is there to really tell me to like stay consistent with content, you know what I'm saying, or stay on top of it. Like I ain't gonna lie, I took a little break from day trading for a little bit with binary and everything, but still with that, to take a break with that, like if I'm taking too many L's in the market, to pull myself away, to go do something else and then come back, right? Like nobody ever really taught me that but my mentor on YouTube. But the thing is like whenever you have a mentor, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10 on YouTube, they not like reaching out to you. They not, unless like y'all really connect, which I have visions and shit is gonna get lined up, bro. It's gonna be some dope ass podcasts in the future, you know what I'm saying? But like they don't just like, a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, you gotta just find yourself. You gotta figure yourself out. You gotta save yourself. These jobs ain't gonna save you. They just gonna replace you, bro. They gonna replace you. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? I had just seen some shit, and it was like a picture of this old lady, and I think she had been at Walmart for like 30 years or some shit, bro. And bro, all in her hand, it was just like a certificate and a gift card, bro. Like these places don't care about you, bro. They don't care that you trying to take care of your family. They don't care that you trying to take care of yourself. They don't care that rent may be like, you know what I'm saying, like bunkers fucking high, bro. They don't give a fuck about that. Nowadays, the average rent usually be around what, like over 2 bands and shit, bro. So it's like they don't give a fuck about that. They don't care, bro. They don't care if you struggle. They don't care if you become homeless. They don't care about none of that, bro. Because at the end of the day, they just care about you clocking in. Now you clocking in for somebody else's dream. Somebody else dreamed that shit. Look, the shit I'm telling you, right? Somebody else went through. They was probably getting told they couldn't start no business and shit. Now they got people working under them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how the effects work. That's how that shit works. It's like what you plan out, and you start being nonchalant, like you know that this is already in motion, and you know that this is already happening, right? This is when unique things start to happen, and this is why I had to start telling myself, it's not all about, yeah, you could receive an overflow of money, but the greatest signs, bro, are just like when you out and about. Like just for example, the other day, right? In a song I was listening to, the artist literally had said Scorpion. As soon as they said Scorpion, I passed by a Scorpion logo, like on the back of this work truck, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's crazy alignment. But if you know that a lot of like Scorpion really symbolizes a lot of transformation, bro. Like I'm a Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? I got that shit tatted on me, bro, on some dramatic shit. But like I'm a Scorpio, so I go through a lot of changes. I go through a lot of like transformation. You know what I'm saying? So in that moment, I was feeling really good afterwards because I'm like, damn, I was really that aware. And, you know, I could have easily just ignored that, blew past that or something like that. But I feel like it led to something else. I felt like it led to me becoming more aware of myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, you just gotta really be grateful for the small things, and that's what really builds you throughout the process, right? I said these jobs, they not gonna save you, but at the end of the day, what's gonna save you is like you being the one to really fix the foundation and everything in your family, or like the people that surround you. Cause once you start doing this shit, it shifts people's perspectives, right? So, for me, for example, I'll be real with y'all. For Facebook, it was literally like my biggest payout on there of like this last month I had made like $825 on there. You know what I'm saying? I really just started posting on there, like, and I had got accepted into the monetization program, right? And I got in at the time that they was offering bonuses. So on top of whatever I make, I get an extra $200 just from, you know, posting on like 10 different days, bro. Posted 20 reels in total. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like that opportunity didn't come to me really until like I started really bullshitting at Amazon. Like I didn't really take that shit serious. Now I was showing the universe that like I didn't really need that shit. You know what I'm saying? That like I wanted to figure out other things for myself. You know, how to create wealth, how to create a foundation to really fix everything for like my family and shit. But once that, you know, I grew up in like a military family or something, like me. I know I grew up in a military family. I grew up with shit. A lot of people really hating on me just for no reason, just because they thought like I really had it good. Yeah, you may have like your basic needs and everything met, but up here, you may be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was really going through some shit, but like just because it was so pushed upon that like I lived a good life just because, you know, I may have got a game system or this when it came out, I was still fucked up here. But like shit, my parents didn't believe that because they gave me a good life, right? So called, which I'm grateful for. But they wasn't programmed, they wasn't taught like the healing, how to become self-aware, things like that. So I couldn't even put blame to that. I couldn't put blame on them. You know what I'm saying? It really took me like leaving just from in that and really just figuring myself out. You know, for the ones that been tapped into my channel for a while, you know, shit, I've been posting since like 2019 on here. You know what I'm saying? I've been posting since 2019 on here. I got monetized like a few years ago. I was making, you know, decent money to when it comes to starting off on here. And I started bullshitting. Well, I didn't start bullshitting. Life just started lifing, like hard as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I really started sleeping in the car for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was in Houston. I was sleeping in the car for a little bit. Like life was really going backwards, bro. I was questioning shit on how the fuck I was going from having stuff to having nothing, bro. Like at a rapid speed too. I felt like I was losing shit. I was losing myself, right? I ain't know what to do. Like for real, you know what I'm saying? Like that's at the time I was really trading heavy. That's the time I had really hit like one of my first withdrawals for Forex for like $500, bro. You know what I'm saying? After that shit just started getting rocky, like just up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like so I had to really just start to lock in, bro. And when it came to these jobs, like I would notice that I would try to get into somewhere quick, but from me going through all that, you know what I'm saying, or what I had to really put myself into, because I didn't really have to go through that shit, you know what I'm saying? But when I did go through it, it built me into a new character, right? It turned me into a new character. Hold on real quick, y'all, my fault. But it turned me into a new character, so I'm grateful for that, right? But so many lessons, bro. I'm talking about just in and out of jobs, and these jobs have never, ever helped me find myself. like find out who I truly was, you know what I'm saying, what I'm fully capable of. Like, what truly helped me was me figuring that shit out. Hold on real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to turn the green screen on. Hey, hold on, y'all.